So, while double masking, as we touched on yesterday, is a relatively newer phenomenon, closing in on a year into the pandemic, you'd think most people would have figured out how to properly wear a single mask by now, making sure it covers both your nose and your mouth, as I demonstrated a few months back. But last week's inauguration proved otherwise, because as we saw, even former presidents Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, and Chief Justice John Roberts can't seem to get it together. Too much nostril and not enough mask from the people who are supposed to be setting an example. The New York Times' James Gorman noticed as well, and coined a new term for it, man-slipping. As he observed, it's not a Democratic thing or a Republican thing or an inaugural thing. It's a male thing. It's like manspreading, but with masks. Manspreading, now, for those who don't know, is when men sit with their legs so spread apart, usually on public transportation, they invade half the personal space of whoever's unfortunate enough to be next to them. And there's one other problem with it, too, but well, at least manspreading can't kill the way manslipping can. Seriously, how many times do experts have to tell us? Going commando around the nose means you aren't protecting yourself and you're not protecting others from you. So stop being a mask hole and pull it up. And before you guys start sending me angry tweets and emails claiming women do it too, just don't. Not today. At least one study also indicates toxic masculinity may be at play here. Basically, researchers found that the more a person believes men should be tough, the more negatively they view masks. Or maybe, as Uber exec Ruby Zeffo tweeted, it's a whole different man problem. Half the time, they don't even notice, she said. Like when they offer to do the dishes and yet they miss a pan lid, a big blob of sauce on the counter, and all the serving utensils. Manless, man blindness. Guilty. But again, that big blob of sauce never killed anyone. And at least in my case, if it was sauce covering half my face, I think I'd notice.